I don't know. Oh, Jay, one quick question.
Yes.
How is the fighting pit set up?
It is a circle with sand in the bottom.
It's
and
a sand pit, you say.
It
Excellent.
is a sand
Oh
pit.
no.
So Fuzzy spent the entire night...
It's a sand pit. And around on the stone-carved walls are some dwarven rooms, which you guys had already seen flare and stabilize somebody.
Good to know. Good to know.
So what has Fuzzy been doing?
So, the important thing is Fuzzy spent the entire night scratching what it thinks to be intricate lines in the sand.
Uh-huh. You know, what I find funny about this entire situation is, like, Fuzzy technically saw Stalverk twice because he wouldn't hide from the bird.
Fuzzy just knows your face. That's it.
Yeah, he just, like, stops, watches, and then goes back to work.
Fuzzy. He stares, he sees, he do things that he was doing.
Thank God that bird can't talk.
Like, stops, watches, scratch.
Well, technically speaking, it can.
Mm-hmm.
But only to David.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't think David knows this.
I don't think David's realized
David
this.
doesn't know. David doesn't know Fuzzy's seen this.
Yeah, he didn't tell him the first time either. Fuzzy's
It's like
just keeping mental notes in his head.
Oh my gosh.
Fuzzy just looks like, oh, person. Back to the sand pit. Just, oh. Line.
So what did it actually draw?
Yeah, I actually want to know this.
There was. I'm trying to remember what it calls.
Is this like a crop circle type of thing?
Trying to find an image because I know the image. I have a rough idea of what the thing is called.
I swear to God, if he drew one of those blocky S's that everybody drew on their papers in school,
Nothing
know.
so generic, trust me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm concerned now.
I did bubble
What's the
letters.
pattern called?
Oh, bubble letters are fun.
Oh, I remember what it was.
What?
It was.
The delay.
I know.
I was finding the image.
I'm worried.
I am too. Stream is listening to all this because I had already unmuted.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
This is fine.
Basically, that. Fully around.
Celtic knots?
Interesting.
That's what you were
Wow.
trying to say. I could have told you that.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Celtic
I knew it was Celtic.
Those are super cool. I love Celtic knot. They're so pretty. I've got a coloring book full
Yeah.
of.
Well, those.
At least it didn't go. Scratching in fractals. That is some science.
So, anyways, welcome everybody back to more Shadows of Landar.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Last time, the party had their fight against Zamage, and Zamage was taken down. And then he was taken down again in the form of a clone in a tube of some sort of liquid, which was then used as a conductor.
Mm-hmm.
And the clone was fried. Anyways, Letari was reunited with her father. That is the thing that happened. Awkward conversations were had because of Stalverk doing the whole introduce him to your boyfriend thing with David. And, well, the session ended with, Stalverk did a thing.
Not willingly.
Stalverk did a thing without his knowledge until it was his knowledge.
To be fair, by then it was too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he began to make his way back to the tavern. He was seen by 2 guards. He visibly looked distraught. The guards attempted to get him to stop. And dimension door into an alley. Where he was able to hide. Now, we open up the session, however, next morning, as you all begin to rouse. Stalverk is in the room with you. No.
Just sitting in a corner staring at the ceiling.
What's up? Besides the ceiling it's staring at.
Nothing, just thinking.
Right. Looks at the 2 kids. Alright. Why don't you have Auntie Raven go get you something to eat for breakfast, kids?
Anti-Raven.
Anti-Raven.
Raven. Elia helps Keel down off the bed and walks him over to the door. Elia looks back at you, Stalverk. Just looks at you. And then walks Keel out the room.
He was waiting for once they're gone, he's gonna be like, so what you thinking about? Yeah, sits up.
I don't really say anything. I like trying to think.
I need my snacks for this. This is getting good already.
No, just head in his hands, staring at you.
Last night? Yes, Moxie! God!
You're interrupting. You're not in this campaign.
Cat's meowing at us, apparently.
Hi, kitty.
Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it, Aspire. What's wrong with you?
I snapped out of it this time.
Oh, it wasn't you.
That to the person I had to leave behind.
Faculties, it's not you.
I heard a click from her end. You there?
Everyone's a robot, so I don't know how well you can hear me, but everyone's a robot. And OBS is at 0.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun. Can hear you.
I can't even click on my color. There.
Okay.
I think we're good. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope,
You're all
You're
good.
good.
What were you saying, Fluffy?
Yeah, in response to that, he was saying, it wasn't you. Much like when someone's controlled by a dominate person spell, or when Letari is not herself. Was this from missing that one night?
Hmm?
Forgetting to drink blood at one time, on time, caused this. Huh?
Nods.
And that's it. 2 days. And I'll make sure you take it.
I'll go force feed.
Yeah, we run out of vials. Well, that's easy enough to get. Fill one. Even if it hurts a little bit.
Mm.
I have healing magic, so fuck off things.
And by the time when they saw him, he was on the steps coming up from the bottom layer.
He was on, not the ones coming up from the bottom layer, but the ones coming up from that second layer to the main. it looked like those guards were heading down for a change of shift.
Mhm.
So they were coming down from the upper level where the tavern and stuff are, the main city. They're coming down from there, and that's where you and the guards cross paths.
You know, we claimed we took care of the problem, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna stay here long.
Oh my god, why is it...
It's a real shame. I
Nobody
was
Put up
really
can hear.
gonna
again.
enjoy.
No, nobody can hear. I'm
Walden.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was trying to say that because I could still hear you guys and type, but the OBS was still at 0. And currently my thing is at 999 still for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what's going on. I was trying to say that because I didn't want to come through Roboti to you guys. Anyways, sorry.
He was just saying, it's a shame. I really enjoy this town. Was that believable? I don't think that was believable.
Yeah, the problem is wouldn't we have to come back through?
Yeah.
I think they're too stupid to figure it out.
I didn't figure it out the first time, to be fair. And if you go through and we come back and they somehow figured out how to add 2 and 2.
A couple of the guards saw me. Not near it, but doesn't mean they don't have a description.
I think, but yeah. Worst case scenario, they have to get past me on our way back through. I can make a big impression. I'm not worried. More and more worried about the 9 hells than I am this.
You know I didn't want to put you all in danger, right?
He'll walk up and actually just give you a hug. Very, very tight hug with his 19 strength.
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't do anything, I know. You. Now stop beating yourself up. It's my job.
Oh. No King Sam here.
You keep vanishing. still counted, remember? But that's for another time.
Yeah, I still don't know how I got past the two guarding the doors. Not anyone seeing me.
This. We don't talk about that.
Thanks for a second. Alright. Are we worried about this happening again?
I'm not sure. I mean, I snapped out in the middle of it this time, but by then it was already too late.
Alright. I'll just make sure you don't wander off the next time we go to bed. Maybe even prevent you from casting magic. Or some other way.
Oh my.
Well, pinning me to the bed didn't work.
Adulting intention. Alright, one way to call it.
Well, we're just gonna have to prevent you from casting any of your teleportation spells.
Oh my.
As well as securing you to a bed.
Oh my.
Raise an eyebrow. You broke her.
Words. No.
You broke her.
What's Nog gonna do? Buy some anti-magic shackles? Oh wait.
That's a possibility. I mean,
It is. It actually really is.
Yeah.
It is
freaking
very
have to have
possible
my
that-
arms
that's
tied
the
above
part.
my head on the bed, and then I'm stuck there for the night, apparently, because I can't
Okay.
cast magic.
Oh, you can't do shit at that point.
He's just smiling.
You know, that doesn't necessarily have to be a punishment, right?
No. He leans in. But I was still counting, remember?
I guess it's better than the sword.
The more and more this conversation goes on, the kinkier and kinkier it gets.
I know!
Why not both?
There's phrasing here, and I'm just there's a reason I'm muted.
I'm just sitting here listening. I'm like, you know,
Just slowly gets kinkier.
DM's just sitting
We
here
got-
like, oh, interesting.
We got
Didn't
one
realize
that's
it
slightly crazy, and one that is just full of themselves.
That's true.
It's fine.
He's like, I will make sure you can't go anywhere if I have to. And somehow
They do feed off each other.
they do.
Uh,
Oh, the
and then there
bird's
was the-
fucking creepy.
you know,
I think that's the only thing that saw me the entire time. It was
Where
drawing
is it?
something in the sand pit.
oh no.
From downstairs, you hear, if that blasted bird does not get out of my sand pit, I'm going to use its beak to clean it up.
Shall we go see?
That was kind of interesting. It just stopped to stare at me. I looked back, and then as soon as I got semi out of its eyesight, it went back to work. This is how I imagine it happening. They just like stop,
Creepy.
look at each other. He just keeps going, and the bird goes back to work. Like,
It's a slow motion point where two people look at each other, and then look back to what they were doing. There's a slow motion of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, it's solid.
Didn't tell David the first time. He doesn't know that. It can tell him.
Nah. The share a knowing look.
Yeah, he's gonna head down. Probably actually joined by where David is.
Yeah.
Away from the bar.
I feel like Stalverk had like started to follow and then stopped to look at the pit just to see what Owl did. He sees that intricate thing.
I said a couple neck drawings, but you also see Xantor down there with like, you know those sand rakes?
Yeah.
As far as just back out. Yeah, he's down there. Zora's doing that.
He just looks at Fuzzy.
And you just hear him muttering, "Damn, Zora's gonna end up in a fucking deep fryer before it's done here, probably."
This is a scene.
Yeah, Fuzzy is just watching him do that.
Thinking, "Oh, just wait. I'm doing the same thing tonight."
Reaches down, picks up the bird by the head, and brings it over to you.
Palms Fuzzy.
Palm the Fuzzy.
Palm
you
Fuzzy.
two.
Morning.
Morning. Your owl's creepy.
Yeah, he does that. That's
Holds
just
it
a
up.
thing he does.
So, drawing in sand is something he does now.
Yeah, apparently.
That's concerning. Anywho's,
I don't see a problem with it yet.
sup?
On.
Does David take Fuzzy? If not, he's gonna hold it out to Letari.
David will like hold up like a hand to pick up Burb.
Drops it.
Palms the bird.
And Burb is carefully placed on table to do whatever it wants.
Oh no.
I don't even know anymore.
So how's the night?
Alright.
Fair enough.
Question.
Hmm.
Are we sure we need to go to the 9 house for this? He seemed adamant we didn't.
When there's something about another seal there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to make sure, dad things, I guess. I don't know how this dad thing works.
Fair.
Overprotective.
They are?
Fair. Mhm.
Oh, good.
I
Well, they
am.
can be.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that can be. Do you know how long we're gonna be gone?
No fucking clue, to be honest with you.
Days, weeks?
We can ask Dad, maybe even Raven can talk to Asmodeus, find out how far it is from the portal.
I don't know what we need to do.
To be fair, you guys have seen the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just trying to
Just
figure
need-
out how far away the seal is
Oh yeah.
and what we
Yeah,
need to do with the seal.
I'll go get the others.
You know, I'm glad I haven't told anyone I'll see them in hell. This would be really fucking awkward.
Collect.
I have a 10-foot reach. He baps you in the back of the head with the scythe. with the end.
So what did you do, by the way, Noel?
Collected the other people.
Okay.
The ones that were going with us to the 9 house.
Okay. So, do. I'm gonna set tokens here.
Hmm.
Dead.
Yeah, because Dad has knowledge.
Dad is coming away.
Or the very least.
Might be able to keep him safe. Kind of points to the kids.
That'll be good.
Wait, can she do the same thing that she does to herself to him?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
She made
Don't
him
worry about
disappear in the shadow thing.
Right.
He's like thinking of a way to not bring them with, but now he's running out of excuses.
Nice
Well,
try.
No, you look back at Elia.
Mm-hmm.
Elia just pokes Keel in the side of the head and he just sinks through a shadow spot in the floor.
Oh, son of a...
Then she goes.
Clever.
Then she goes down into the shadow on the floor.
He smiles.
Portable kids. Got it.
And then Keel appears in the shadow in the middle of the table.
Fuzzy just went to the place they disappeared to and is just staring at the floor.
She sticks her head up through the shadow and just stares at Fuzzy.
Hops on her head.
So?
Sinks
Now
down
we
through
have-
the portal, taking Fuzzy with her.
Oh no!
Yes!
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
I think he'll be fine.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about whatever he sees in there. We don't need to introduce things to him. Or him to things.
He already drew in the sand bird. I mean, I don't know what's up with that bird.
He's interesting.
He does things because he wants to. I have no idea why. He just does. Don't question it.
I'm going
She
to.
rises out.
Anyways.
She rises out of the shadow again. Fuzzy on her top of her head. Fuzzy's just eyes are like a little bit wider and one of them a little twitching a little.
You know, I kind of want to see this place at some point.
Fuzzy might remember this.
Fuzzy might not have a choice.
Fuzzy slept. Fuzzy might have nightmares of this place.
Oh no.
Stalverk's like
Fuzzy's seen
intrigued
some
now.
Right.
It's not satanic enough for Fuzzy. It's sunshine and rainbows.
So, Armia, right?
Yes?
Where would the seal be?
You all are adamant about going, aren't you?
Kind of don't have a choice.
Mhm.
A weird mixture of contractually obligated and kind of just along for the ride.
And also, I want to make... I just want to make sure he doesn't come out, because that way I can give him the middle finger.
Alright, if you insist. You see, he has like a statue at his side, and he reaches into it, and his arm goes halfway down the upper arm.
Mhm.
Like, his arm is... It's almost disappeared into the bag.
Mary Poppins bag.
Yes. Pulls out bunch of rolls of paper, which he sets on the table and he starts rolling them out. And you notice very, very detailed maps of a landscape you have none of you have ever seen before.
Holy crap.
Useful.
You said the seal. Alright, not that quadrant, not that one. No, that one.
If it helps Asmodeus...
Definitely not that one.
I don't like when people say that. Asmodeus said it was on his level?
Oh no, all of this is part of his level.
Oh, that's really large.
It's the same size of our own world.
Okay.
Each layer is the same size.
Oh.
Some planes are even never ending.
Good. Let's never go to those.
I wouldn't recommend it. Those would be the elemental planes and the astral sea.
Right.
Yeah.
Only if you want to. I don't recommend it. Like, seriously, please, for the love of God, do not.
I don't plan on going to any of those.
I go where I'm
Anytime
told
soon.
to go.
Anyways, he starts digging through them again.
Fair.
You see he has like 3 sheets left before he finally finds this, not really larger, it's a... It's a little bit smaller than the other ones he's been looking at, but not by much. He pulls it out, and... this one. Right, that's going to take a solid 3 weeks from this portal.
Oh, good.
There's nowhere faster?
Letari can't always take shortcuts.
Oh,
Especially with the hells, there are no shortcuts.
oh, goody.
So 3 weeks in, 3 weeks back is what we're saying. Give or take. However long it takes us to do what we need to do.
Getting back is the easy part. That one, I take it back. There is a shortcut back. Getting there, on the other hand, not so much.
Okay.
Of course, why would the way in be easy? That just doesn't.
Because usually the way in is what makes it so people don't want to go.
Fair.
Alright. We've got to leave today. Because I'd rather deal with this sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have anything they need to do before we head to the 9 hells?
Go back in
Because-
time.
Get him armor. Points to David.
Yes.
Hey. At least somebody remembered.
So,
Welcome back, Drag.
welcome back.
You know, that's probably a good idea.
Get David some armor. We have, and then anything else anyone else needs to do before 3 weeks of trip to 9 hells.
Usually Armor pulls out a notebook and starts leafing through it.
Good.
Right.
Do you have anything you need or want to do before we're in the 9 hells for 3 weeks there?
Huh.
That's a long trip.
I think the only thing Stalverk would do is try to replace his bag of holding if he can, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trying to think what Null might want to make sure he's stocked up on food.
yeah.
Actually, Letari can, I think, make a bag of holding. Hold on.
How long
Let
does that
me
take?
check. Let me check. Let me.
If not, I do have an idea for that.
Classes Artificer, come here.
Come to me.
It is one of her fusion thingamawhatsits. Okay. Tick.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Replicate. Where is it? Replicate magic item. Using this infusion, you replicate a particular magic item. You can learn this infusion multiple times. Each time you do so, choose a magic item that you can make with it, picking from the replicable items table below. Alright, so at my level, which is a level 2, yes, I can replicate a bag of holding.
Okay.
How long does it take?
How long does it take? Yeah.
I'm looking. It doesn't.
If I remember infusions, I think that process is entirely in a long rest.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah,
thought
they don't have like how long it takes because I'm reading straight from D&D Beyond, and it doesn't say how long it takes. It just tells you if it requires attunement or not.
Anyways, I can.
How do infusions work? Do they go away if you have to make other infusions?
Technically, yes. So here's
That would be the only downside, is that if she ever needed to make something else, he would lose that property to it.
that is a good point. It's basically a temp fix for anything if necessary, because she can infuse 2 items right now. She's already infused bad news with magic. So
Let's see.
Which, by the
whenever
way,
you
there's
finish
a
a
list
long
I
rest,
sent Drag.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a list I
Okay.
sent Drag with a bunch of, like, UA ones, too. Which I'll put right
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, okay. Infusing an item. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions, turning it into a magic item. An infusion works on only certain kinds of objects as specified in the infusion's description. If the item requires attunement, you can attune yourself, da-da-da-da-da. If you decide to attune, da-da-da-da-da. Your infusion remains in an item indefinitely, but when you die, the infusion vanishes after a number of days have passed equal to your intelligence modifier. The infusion also vanishes if you give up your knowledge of the infusion for another one. So, because I've only used one of my infusions right now, I can use replicate magic item and do this thing, if so choose. And it will be permanent.
Intriguing.
Wait. I'm so lost on what everything you just said because I heard 2 different
Yeah,
descriptions. Sorry.
Here.
I
Let
heard something about losing it and it only lasting so many days, but then you're saying it's permanent. That's where you lost me.
If you die, it'll.
Yeah, if I die. Let me drop the here.
Well, my point was, is Letari willing to waste an infusion on a bag of holding that he could just buy?
I mean,
That's what I mean.
other
Are you willing to never use another infusion or take off your bad news one so he doesn't lose his bag of holding? Because anything he sticks in there, if he loses that kind of, I have no idea what happens to the shit that was in the bag.
Well, here's the thing.
Out.
The only other infusions that she has available to her right now that I can pick from is like enhanced and arcane focus, so I can basically give somebody a +1 bonus to their spell attacks. Replicate the magic item, enhanced weapon, which I've already used, it's on bad news, or a returning weapon. So like if something has a throwing property, I can make it have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, and it returns to the wielder's hand immediately after using it.
Which I don't need that, because I also have a blink belt and whisper. It's kind of unnecessary.
So I have stuff, and I have not used any of them up to this point. I think partly because I haven't offered it yet, so if you guys think it would be useful to do something else instead of replicating the magic item, that's fine. This is not something I plan on changing anytime soon.
I mean, does she explain this? Because at most he probably didn't say it out loud, to be fair.
No.
I was saying that as a player, that's what he was going to do. That's my only thing, is that I personally don't know if he would take that offer, but I don't know if he has enough gold, because I don't know how much it costs in this world.
Yeah. I think...
Look.
I think the only thing Letari would offer is like she can tinker a couple of things if anybody needs something, make something a little bit stronger considering they'll have the time, but also she can do that on a long rest while in the Nine Hells, which might mean she needs to go pick up some materials and stuff.
I just know that he needs to put his shit away. He has a lot of stuff just sitting in his bag at the moment.
Yeah, the only reason I offer it is because I know money is sometimes not always...
Are you fucking talking about Null? Because Null is rich, remember? Money is not always an option. I know, I was gonna say, Stalverk's the one who runs out of money because he gives it away.
I may not have 3,872 gold.
Yeah, he had a lot.
That
He was given like 20,000 in the beginning.
Oh, Drag, I found the thing you're wanting to do for Crab.
Oh no.
The artificial limb.
I found Arm Blade.
No.
I think this is the thing. No, wait, you wanted to do something completely different.
There's a
didn't you?
prosthetic limb option too.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Let's see.
It's up to you. I mean, he probably... I don't know.
If you wanted to go buy the bag of holding, I'm just re-looking at my thing again, and Letari could go pick up some nice set of like good stones because we are in a dwarven city, and she can probably find some. And I can make some sending stones.
We have sending coins.
Oh, that's right. We've got dirt.
Indeed.
I am okay.
All I know is Stalverk has a couple different things. He has the ice dragon spine. He has saber tooth cat teeth. This boy can make some fucking interesting shit if he wanted to. I just haven't figured out what he wants to do with it yet.
Well, if anyone's looking to grab some materials, I gotta make a stop by a blacksmith.
You mean an armory, not a blacksmith, not for armor.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna get some food. If anybody needs money for anything, you just let me know.
I'm covered.
I should be fine. We'll have to see. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just gonna make sure I have enough pieces in case things get a little squirrely, and I'm going to get a portable lockbox on the off chance that they get squirrely.
See, you say this, but every time that you've locked it up, you've had no issues, but every time you have it in your hand, there is an issue.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't have Animus in my hand when that went down. I had bad news. And
no, we were just in the middle of a battle.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a point here.
Look, I don't know what else to do, okay?
Okay, your passive is not good enough to see this. Sorry, so I'm not going to have you tell me what your passive is.
It's not good. My passive is like 11.
Yeah, and your dad's sleight of hand is 26.
Jesus.
What did he do?
Sorry, it's a +6, but he nat 20'd. All of a sudden, you see him just sitting there looking through his book, and you see him twirling Animus on his finger. And you don't have it now either.
Dad?
What?
Hand out.
Hands it back.
To
Actually,
be fair, we could disarm you.
It's not hard to disarm.
I could also trap you in a box.
How about don't?
Save
Actually-
the box.
He goes to hand it back, and then it vanishes.
What did you do?
What did I do? What?
Dad, this is not funny.
I find it funny because it's right here, and he reaches towards your ear and wrist pocket comes back in his hand.
She looks at Stalverk and is like, "Is this normal?"
Why, you never seen magic before?
Uh,
It just works.
You know, I think we know a carnival that's desperately needing that kind of talent.
It
She's
is
gonna
needing that
snatch
kind of
her-
talent. At least
She's
that's
gonna
more
s-
entertaining.
you know. She's snatching her gun back and putting it back where she's got it holstered.
You know how tempted I was to mage hand it away.
As tempted as he was.
Let's, you know, as much as player enjoys the idea of hot potatoing a live gun,
A loaded gun with mage hand. Oh god.
Bang, bang, bang! Oh!
I'm McGinnis.
Does anybody else need any other kind of materials? Because I'll be at probably some weird places picking up random pieces of stuff.
Not that I can think of at the moment. I'm looking at his fucking inventory, by the way. He's just been collecting the keys. They've been finding. He's still got the key to fucking Percy's workshop.
Oh my god!
We should give him a key ring. That's what we need to give him. It's a key ring.
you know?
He's got the
Actually,
key
I
to the
do need
death
some
house.
I should give me some things. I need a silver spoon and a chunk of ivory.
That's specific.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Right. So do we split off on our own, or do we go in pairs?
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, I could make a case for either, but I'm already going to be out anyway.
I'd say at least pair. That way no one's alone.
And plan to meet up by the portal or back here?
Probably by the portal, just to save time.
Oi, large one.
What?
Talking to you, by the way. Stalverk.
That's over.
Xantor's still in the pit. I forgot to give you something. And you see he tosses a pouch up towards you.
Walk over and pick it up.
That's for dealing with the problem.
Oh, don't give him guilt, you asshat!
He doesn't know.
I know, but he just
You're welcome.
kind of stares at it and looks back at Null.
Nol's kind of shrugs. Nol's gonna be spending the majority of his money apparently on food.
Feed.
Phew.
Feud?
At least food doesn't cost that much.
Oh,
Nah, it's only gonna cost 20 gold.
per meal.
Oh no, not per meal. No.
Oh,
Wait. That was
that's what I
total.
thinking.
That was total.
Oh, okay.
That
It's
would
like-
be woo. That's some
Woo!
fancy ass
Like,
meals.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's me 29 fouls to fill myself up.
No. I
Oh
was about to say,
shit!
wait a minute. What do you mean you were spending most of your gold? Didn't you say you had 3,000 something? And then when you said that, I was like, oh, no, not 20 per meal. Oh, God, no.
I didn't. I'm like, wait.
20 total. 20 gold total.
Yeah, he'll hand all the gold, because he does not feel like holding on to that.
You know.
Alright.
That is, not gold.
What is it? I don't know what
It's
it
100
is.
platinum.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
He already feels bad enough. That does not help.
Oh,
Well,
No, it's not. I feel bad at all. But that's just how it went.
Yeah, he's not hiding that he feels kind of bad.
Yeah. He'll kind of pat you on the shoulder. Since he's basically getting the food from here, go and help get a bag of Holden with you.
mhm.
Mhm.
And if anybody else can think of anything, he might actually try to pick up potions of healing.
that's not a bad
you know,
idea.
that's solid.
Still have my greater healing potion from God knows how long ago.
Do I have any healing potions?
That's the one he's held on to if Nolliver went down this entire
Yeah,
time.
I have.
Here's the thing.
I
You
don't
guys
any
have
either.
you guys have bought no healing potions.
It's
Yeah.
because we have several healing abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't be bad to have them as a backup in case the
Separation
healer
or
goes
anything
down
like that.
or separated. Yeah. Like in case, like
Because let's
for
be honest,
reason-
his healing spirit really is only super effective when he casts it at like 4th or 5th or some high
Oh, yeah.
level. Because it only does like
What's nice, though,
1d8
is
or something.
it does keep people from
D6.
going down and staying down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So it is nice in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Whereas Null has a very big boosty heal.
Yeah.
That's
But
'cause
even-
it's focused.
Yeah.
Even with healers, it's always good to have at least a couple potions on the
Oh,
side,
yeah.
on the back burner.
Yeah, the other downside to it is he has to concentrate on it. He loses out about half of his spells because of that. Because most of them are concentration.
Yeah.
I feel that pain.
And I will say, since potions haven't come up in, this entire time, and we're on episode 58.
We just don't buy them
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah. Reminder as far as bonus action to use for yourself, action to use on somebody else.
Mhm.
'Kay.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Makes
I
it
imagine.
makes it easier to do things and not have to give up all your stuff just to take a potion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's essentially going to try to get potions for everyone to have on their person,
Mm.
just in case they get separated, like you said, or
Mm-hmm.
for whatever the fuck reason, those that have healing magic can no longer do the healing magics.
Well, because I think the other reason he hasn't bothered to use it is because it doesn't work on him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular healing potions don't work on him and Raven.
Mm-hmm.
So he just holds on to it to use for somebody else now.
Yeah, and so because that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people he has getting potions for, because
Mhm.
2 are two need a special touch.
Let's say technically,
You know.
you can heal both of them, and Stalverk can heal Raven.
Yee.
Yeah, he figured out that he's able to heal Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good.
I figured it made sense because vampire should know how to heal vampire. Figured it made
This
sense.
is fair. Alrighty.
I cast harm on Raven.
Don't.
Oh.
She's undead, remember?
Anyway.
Heal does damage to.
The only time I think it might be different is if Null casts a Driss Boon, because its spells act as if they're not undead.
Mm-hmm.
So casting harm at a zombie would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I can get that spell too.
Yes.
Cat does not seem to like that idea.
Do you want me to move?
They're like, that's your man.
Meh.
Come here. Come here. Come here. I
Yeah.
scooted forward for you. Now come here. Come here.
Come on, Moxie.
There we go. Hi,
Go
baby
get
girl.
kitty.
Did you just want loves? Yes. You just wanted the pets and the loves.
Go kitty.
So it seems like just potions and a bag of holding from Null's end. Unless anybody else wants something from that kind of stop shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. David's not necessarily have anything in his mind for that.
Yeah, you need armor.
Yeah, go do your thing.
Yeah. Yep. Just
Stop
gonna
being so squishy.
Listen, about that.
You know, I might actually join you for that.
It's fine.
He,
Stalverk's
like,
probably
he
been...
pulls his jacket aside, and there's no armor.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah, both of you should probably go get some.
Bards, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good on money there, David?
Oh yeah, I should be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move David over here with armor.
Don't forget to take somebody. You three can go together.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want anybody alone
Mm-hmm.
for reasons.
Fair.
It's
Very fair.
fine. Poor Raven and Huffle getting dragged around to several different weird stalls with Letari while she's picking up random scraps of everything and then any blueprints that she finds interesting.
Poor Letari. Stalverk's the one who has to carry all the groceries for Null.
At least you don't have to carry him very far.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because I figured out, I asked Jay, because before his kitchen could only hold like 84 servings essentially worth of materials.
Mhm.
Because it's a bigger carriage now, it can hold up to 200 worth of servings.
Jeez. Moxie. Sudden cat whiskers against elbow.
It's a-
Sorry.
Suddenly, Whisker. Hi.
She won't let me stop petting her. She keeps rubbing against me when I do.
Aw.
Which, by the way, is like just over 3 weeks worth of materials.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Stalverk's gonna give Null his like little bag of blood vials and just so Null can keep track of it.
You know.
Yeah. And every 2 days, he's gonna ask you when your last one was taken.
You'll know because you handed to him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, Jay, I booped you a thing, by the by.
Okay.
He's making sure you take it every 2 days as opposed to every 3 days.
Okay. I will.
He's
I
not
will
risking
remember
this.
He technically had some last night, so you know. Only you know this.
Mhm. So he'll go 2 days from this point.
Mhm.
So good.
He's not going to tell that to anybody quite yet. At least not in town.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
How much
Okay.
is the bag?
So, usually, bag of holding is 2,500 gold pieces.
Mhm.
The shop you walk into. Now, you remember how Gilmore's shop was. It was a smaller outside. You walk in and it's wider. Like, wider, open building. This one, you saw it from the side how kind of short the buildings were. You walk in, it looks like it goes back for another 70 feet. Still same width, but 70 feet.
That just looks awkward.
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
You see an elven fellow behind one of the counters. How can I help you?
We're looking for a bag of holding.
You see him turn towards the wall, towards the front of the shop where you guys entered, and you see all these drawers. He starts scanning his finger over a couple of them, grabs one, pulls it, and it shoots back about 50 feet. Like 50-foot long drawer.
Oh my.
Just a normal bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many were you needing?
One.
Just one?
Alright. Starts to
He's concerned.
You see him stop for a minute. This is not the bag of holding section. Walks another 10 feet down. Well, you're in luck. We only have 50 in stock. Pulls one out. Pulls the drawer all the way shut.
Excessive. I like it.
How much?
Oh, God. Well, if you were to buy this in any other town, it's going to cost you about 250 platinum or 2,500 gold pieces. Trust me, I have a surplus of these damn things. Take it for 1,000 gold, please.
Alright. He'll put down 100 plat.
Narrows his eyes.
Oh, you just repay me. Gives you a wink.
Anything else you're looking for?
Do you have any healing potions? Was that somewhere?
Turns back over towards the drawers. Starts scanning finger over them again.
I have to admit, this is entertaining to watch.
Wait, no, they're down here. And you hear a bunch of glass hitting each other, bottles and stuff. He pulls his pouch up onto the desk. Alright, opens it. And leans halfway into the bag. How many do you need?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Wait, 1, 2, 3. My math was in my head, and it was terrible. We have 5 people. I was thinking maybe a couple per, and then like one really good one.
Okay, so 10 basics and a superior?
Yeah, if that would be good.
Alright. One moment. DM's doing a thing.
He's like kind of leaning to see what the hell.
Literally, both his arms and down to midway on his chest is in the bag.
That's interesting.
Are all magic shops weird? Because so far this is all I've seen.
I think
Au
so.
contraire, I think this is pretty normal, if you ask me.
Can I shove him in?
No.
I will.
I love the laugh that came with that.
And you see he pulls out an arm and holds up a finger. I would not recommend that.
Oh, I might lose him.
That is exactly why I do not recommend that. You see he pulls out one larger bottle of red, as far as of red liquid. This would be the superior. Come on here. You didn't pull up the thing I asked you to pull up. There we go.
Stalverk's just giving you this look of, please, can I push it?
Just the no.
As he's pulling himself out of the bag now, you hear more glass bottles hitting each other and stuff. And he pulls out this wooden rack. It's got 5 in the front, 5 in the back. Boom. And he just sets it down on the counter. As far as basic healing potions.
And how much for all that?
Well, there's usually 50 a piece. Buying 10 of them. I'm gonna say 250 gold for the 10. And oh boy, this one's right. This one is this one's a thing. And you start flipping through a book. How much did he say this one was again? 750 gold.
So 1,000 total. Not that right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 1,000 gold total.
Yeah, but don't have 100 platinum. And he'll hand the superior potion to Stalverk. You're the fastest in our group, and the one that stays up the longest.
Sadly, that is very fair.
Fine.
Like out of character, that is like the most fair statement. Give the tank the biggest potion.
Yeah.
May not work. Some people, but you know.
What's that? D8 for superior?
Superior is one moment because it did not keep it pulled up. Okay. Superior healing potion is 8d4 plus 8. Unfortunately, all healing potions are d4s. I did not realize there was a potion of supreme heal. There was a supreme healing potion.
Yup. They're insane,
Yeah.
and I love
Those are 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, they saved Terra's neck this past week.
Also cost about 20,000 gold. To be fair,
Hold on. The other one,
superior.
we can split them off.
To be fair, the superior is supposed to be 2,000 to 2,500 apparently. I'm going 750 though. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
And of course, basic healing potions are 2d4 plus 4. So,
Unless Stalverk has anything else he needs, I think that's all. Good for no.
Yeah, I think that's all he really wanted.
Mhm.
He only has 300 gold, so I don't know what else he could really buy with that anyways.
Man, he's got more than that, technically.
Listen, sugar mama.
you know, that's a word. I mean, that's a phrase.
That's a phrase.
Demon daddies and sugar mamas.
Mhm.
All right. Except Dave doesn't have a demon daddy for his warlock stuff. He's got a fey daddy.
I marked down like that I have all the potions, but he's gonna essentially be distributing them between those that everybody
Can
but
use.
Raven, because Raven, yeah,
Yeah.
Raven can't use them,
Hmm.
including
Fair.
Armir.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. So,
Keep the dead alive.
just to keep daddy alive.
Appreciated.
And I realized he also had one on him already. So now he'll have 3.
There you go. Is that everything today for you?
Mm-hmm.
As he's kind of looking
yes.
at you both expectantly.
Of course. Thank you very much.
And my pleasure. You have a wonderful evening, you too.
We'll give him a very elaborate bow.
Oh, how graceful. And he gives a bow back.
Oh dear God, he just starts walking out. Like, nah.
We'll be here all day. You gotta go.
I'll fall. Wait. It's. You know how hard it is to carry these things and walk in heels.
He looks at you and he's holding 2 kids and a cat on his head, like.
You're not in heels. You're not in heels. That's his only response to that.
He's right, you know.
Just keeps walking.
So, on to David.
Have fun with Dad.
Muting.
Drag, you're muted.
Right, about that. I'm sure it's fine.
That's what you think.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just me and this parental figure are on a walk to an armorer.
Mm-hmm.
David is not entirely sure how to initiate a conversation here, or even if he should.
This is fair. Without looking up from his book, which he's looking at as he's walking, do you know which way you're going?
That's a damn good question. What do I roll to
Good.
find out?
Well, before you do, that's good, because neither do I.
Right.
I was kind of hoping you did.
I mean,
Roll me investigation check. Hang on. Okay.
Alright. That's gonna be a investigation is there it is. It's gonna be a 19.
19. Okay. Okay. 19. As you're walking, you start to make your way down as far as that first set of steps down towards the foraging district, but you stop. Because you notice there is a shop right near the top of the steps.
Oh. I yield up on this. On my screen, it did not do the ping thing, right?
Did not. Robotos. Do, 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 do. Blah, 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 blah. It's... Sorry, nose itched.
Alright, so that was a 19 investigation.
Alright, 19 investigation. As you're walking around, Oof. So, with 19 investigation, as you're walking, you start to make your way down the stairs into the forging district. But you stop because you notice there is a shop at the top of the stairs. There's a little bit of smoke rising out the top of it, more from the back. You notice a sign on the front. It states weapon repairs, armor sizing, armor repairs.
Hmm.
Do you enter?
Yep. That,
Alright.
Well, seems to found the place.
Alright, let me see if I can get the voice I wanted for this guy right. You walk in, and it looked bigger from the outside. Like you expected the room was going to be a little bit bigger. You kind of have to crouch slightly entering.
Gotcha.
What can I help you find today?
I'm looking at either find some good leather.
Point
have
of
some
order.
help.
You don't see where the voice is coming from.
Right. Gonna look around real quick. Well, while I'm doing that, responding. Just in the market for some leather. Crafted otherwise.
Leather, you say? You hear a small little pitter-patter of feet as behind the counter you just hear this noise, like quick steps or like jogging behind the counter. You hear some rustling and like digging through things. Leather. And you see, for a second, a head bounce above the counter looking at you and then back down. Yeah, it should work. And he just pitter-patter back over towards where you are. And you see, and he hops up on top of a stool. And there, looking at you, you see green skin, elongated ears, slightly white hair. You see what you can assume is a goblin. Well, that should work for you. And he just sets it down on the counter. What about your friend there?
That is a good question. I will let him deal with that. I'm gonna
Wait,
go.
did you want studded leather or regular leather?
Was thinking studded, although, quick question for you.
Yes.
He will reach into his bag and pull out the dragon hide he has. You think you could work this in a timely manner?
When do you need it by?
Damn, when they say we're heading.
You know you guys are supposed to be, after all your shopping and everything, you're supposed to be meeting at the portal.
When's the quickest you could have it?
Dragon hide's a little tough. And you've already said it on the counter. You see him start picking up some of the folds and tugging at it slightly and picking at pieces. Dragon hide was kind of tough. Couple weeks? It's only me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. How much for a studded set?
First, I gotta go get the studded. This is regular. He grabs
Fair enough.
the leather and hops back off the stool and runs back over to the pile. Starts digging through it again. Runs back over. Hops it on the counter. Hops up. There's a studded.
Alright.
And hope the voice for this person is entertaining to you all.
Indeed.
That's going to be 45 gold pieces.
All right. Last question.
Yes.
About that dragon thing. 2x is fine, but I wouldn't be able to pick it up for at least 3.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. Got a
If I
price
ran-
range on that?
Starts digging through again. As far as some papers are on the side. Haven't been asked to meet dragon armor before. Let's see. It doesn't say price, and I hate this. It's going to be around. That's not wrong. That's going to be around 450 gold.
Right. Yes, he does math in his head.
Letari's father leans forward and taps you on the shoulder.
Kind of looks around.
Fair warning. You may not be coming back to this town. Unless you want to walk 3 weeks back.
Alright.
To be fair, I'm not sure what portal entrance the shortcut takes us to. There's a chance it brings us back here. But there's about 11 other portal entrances around the material plane.
Right. Alright, unfortunately gonna have to hold off on the dragon then, but yeah, I'll be good for this studded though.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be 45 gold.
He'll hand that over.
And you see him pull up a wooden chest and puts it up against the desk, and all you hear is as he scoops it all into the chest and closes it and tucks it back away. What about you, friend?
I'll let him take care of that.
Get me a chain shirt. Chain shirt? Oh, no. Runs over, and you hear the jangling of metal. And he brings it back. And flops up on the counter. Well, tries to toss it up on the counter. As he tosses it up, it comes back down. Oh, help, please. Armor reaches over and grabs the collar of it to help him lift it up onto the counter. Thank you. This one's going to be... Surprise again, and I don't like this. Just not happy. It's only 5 gold pieces more. Pulls out 50 gold and hands it to the goblin. And thank you for your business. Just picks up and slings it over his shoulder.
Yeah, David was just gonna store the dragon hide for another day.
Alright. I do need to make one more stop before we head down. I need to purchase some components of sorts.
Alright.
I'm not going to
You know where
RP it.
go.
He's going
Yeah,
to spend as far as about 10 gold as far as what he needs. And as you guys are leaving, he tucks the stuff into the bag, and he pulls out like a little chisel, and he's just starting to chisel away a chunk of porcelain.
Gotcha.
And now we go to Letari.
Hello.
Hello.
Do
you want to go talk to the goblin too?
No, I'm just... Basically what Letari's gonna do is just look for, like, little scraps of things that she can use to keep her mind busy. Any random interesting blueprints or interesting things that would keep her occupied, because she's trying really hard not to think too hard on everything else going on, and she can't necessarily find anything to stop what's happening to her, so...
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay... Oh, that's 7.
I'd say Huffle and Raven would be helping you roll with advantage.
9!
Well, there's your answer.
It's fine. If she doesn't find anything other than scrap pieces of metal, she'll be happy.
You know what? Let's see. What did I have written down for this? Oh, click the button. One moment. Do that one. Here we go. If it lets me full screen it, there we go. Yeah, you just find little scrap pieces of metal and stuff.
Okay.
You were one off from the DC for something interesting.
Yeah, that's fortunate for me.
Boyton's baubles.
Aww.
You don't want to know who Boyton was.
It's fine. Yeah, that's all she's doing.
Okay.
She'll probably follow the girls if they need anything, but... because they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask them next week.
Yeah, I'll ask them if they need anything, and I'll just tell them to mark off whatever gold for what they wanted. I say make it nice and easy that way. Now, here's where I'm going to do this. Venlin is not coming with you all. Xantor is obviously not coming with you all. So I'm going to set them off to the side. Eraser. And I need pen. You change color to that one, and apply. And that's representative of the portal. And she's not coming either. Neither is she. No, I'm just kidding. So, as you all are heading down, I need Null and Stalverk to roll me perception checks.
Nope,
Goody.
goody.
Why? I don't like that. Sorry, I was eating.
Oh, you're good.
All good.
Right, he has cat with him.
Yes.
Okay, that wasn't any better than what he already had.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you both see it. The DC was 15. As you guys are walking, you see like 3 townsfolk, city folk, whatever, standing over to the side, and one of them holding a piece of paper. You see him glancing up and looking at you both. Mostly at you, Stalverk. Is that the one as far as the guards are looking for? Well, that's what it looks like right here on the paper. What should we tell the guard?
He just tenses up, like, okay.
Are you fucking crazy? Look at the scythe on his back. We just let him be. I'm not trying to die today. Okay. He just did kind of walk back into his shop. And you see this now. They put the paper back up against the window on the inside, and you see it just. And all you notice it too. It's a sketch of Stalverk.
Just looks at Null.
I'll be still my beating heart. We can't come back here ever again. Won't I ever see dwarves like those 2 twins ever again? What are their names? Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Let's just get to the portal and get out of here.
Agreed. Huh, good note. I'm more afraid of me than they are going to after you.
I'm afraid of you and I
Anyways.
still disobey.
You're right, though. So, you all head down towards the portal, and
I feel like
Being-
Stalverk's trying to be as inconspicuous as possible right now. Like,
yeah, being you guys, being David and Armir were actually at a shop right there at the top of the steps to head down. They're actually wrong. Letari, Raven, and Huffle at first down because just
That didn't
scrap
take
the
us
metal.
very long. Yeah.
Yeah. Stalverk and all, you guys are the last to arrive. But you all notice Armir holding something in his hand, a stack of papers. And he just kind of stops next to as far as a pool of lava and is just throwing in a couple of them at a time. Throwing them into the lava.
Ah, yes, the typical paper burning ritual. I've heard of it so
Well, didn't think you want these hanging up. And he holds up about another 10 sketches of Stalverk.
Right.
Him and his passive perception of 24. He saw him, he snagged him.
Just
Yeah,
looks
I'm
away.
aware. Just. Huh.
Let's not worry about this.
He just chucks the rest of them into the lava. Hopefully that'll stop people from looking for you in case this is the portal the shortcut sends us back to.
I'll just
more.
go.
Yes. You see 2 guards standing watch at the portal. They don't even look down at you because you're entering it, not exiting it. Pretty much, it's your funeral at this point. If you know, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
just
right
I'm
thing.
just glad nobody's questioning this.
You know.
It's fine.
So, you guys head through. I'm just gonna snag into portal and out the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So,
the 9 house.
So now that we're in the Nine Hells, where there aren't any guards.
first,
Yeah.
when you walk through the portal, first you feel this pulling sensation in the center of your chest. All of you.
Oh, goody.
You feel this pulling, and the first thing you're hit by is this intense blast of heat, which slowly subsides. You still feel it's very warm, but it's bearable to a point. Looking around, you see rocks, more rocks, pits of a boiling red liquid, which you assume is lava. But Raven and Stalverk notice a smell to it. It's not lava. These are pits of boiling blood.
That's a strong smell.
Oh, yes, it is.
So,
And-
does anyone not like this?
No, the smell of blood doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah, me neither. Says Raven.
Blood. Oh, I already hate it.
Oh, you think this is bad? We haven't even gotten to Asmodeus' city yet.
Good.
Good. What?
Sorry.
He's holding his nose.
You know.
I'm assuming Fluffy is holding his nose to sound like it.
Yep.
Fair.
Okay, this is hell. Bloody hell.
Well, it might be better than where we just were, huh? Kind of looks over at Stalverk.
It's not looking at you at all.
Yeah. She's not gonna ask about it if you don't want to talk about it.
Homer just kind of looks at the both of you. Oh my god, I think my daughter finally learned something.
I'm just. Can we go, please?
I like him. Oh, right. Magic. Brushes his station, make something smell nice underneath his nose.
You do that, and as soon as you do, 5 seconds later, it's gone.
Oh.
And then you just smell that boiling blood smell again.
Ugh.
Let's just start walking. I'm sure we'll get away from it pretty soon, and then sulfur smell, I'm sure.
Good.
Null have that perfume still that he bought way, way back.
He does. He's got 2 vials of it.
Oh no.
Oh, good. Good.
So,
We
you
do
guys
the
keep
walking.
walking. Mm-hmm. You guys keep walking. And you're walking. And you're walking. It looks like a barren wasteland of rocks. Now you're coming across pits of lava. Here and there, pits of boiling blood. But now you're coming towards pits of lava, rivers of lava, magma along the walls. Just you see the cracks of magma just dripping. And again, just barren wasteland of rock and lava and blood.
Huh. You know, I think I figured out why devils want to get out of here. Because it looks so shitty. The decoration's terrible.
Face palms.
To be fair, so is the snowy wasteland up as far as near the outside of the town, where we just left.
At least
At
snow
least
is
we spruced
nice.
that up. It is.
That's true.
This is not.
Well, get used to it. This is your view for at least the next 4 hours.
Could be worse.
I think. Looks at the map again. Yeah, 4 hours.
Could be like that one tower, and that was fun.
At least that one changed.
Right. It got so much better, too. Deadlier.
It's fine.
I'm not complaining. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Or just idle chit chat.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess on the bright side, the place is almost exactly as advertised.
Bleak?
Yeah, pretty much.
Letari, your dad looks at you
Mm-hmm.
and smirks.
Hmm?
You
Kind
got
of.
yourself a real winner there, you know.
What?
Trying to hold back laughter.
She would start talking in Infernal, but she's aware like 90% of this party also speaks Infernal, so it doesn't matter.
You're welcome.
Including your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, and you'll hand out the 2 potions to each person, with the exception of Raven and Stalverk.
Basic healing, or what
Yep.
are they?
Basic healings.
2 basic
And
healings.
that's 2 per, right.
So 2 basic healing potions. 2d4 plus 2, or 2d4. I don't remember anymore. Math.
Okay,
2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Yes.
got it.
Where's it 4? 2d4 plus 4. Is it 2?
I have 2d4.
I feel like 2 is correct.
Yeah, it's a very
Yes, 2d4
small
plus
amount.
2. Right, it's 4d4 plus 4 for the greater. That's right.
Oh, well, my character sheet just crashed.
Oh,
Oh.
we left.
Oh, shit.
As it all drifts away into the...
Don't.
No!
Well, how a hell cast levitate apparently. I was like super effective and whatnot.
I will
Swear.
stab you.
swear, I can still hear his echoing screams. I'm right here, you asshole!
That sounds about right.
Fuzzy is weirdly fascinated by this place.
Oh,
good.
God.
Should I be more concerned that the owl is very fascinated by the hells?
Yep.
Okay. Explains why it likes Letari so much.
He's gonna look at Elia and... What is in that shadowy abyss of yours?
You see her kind of look up like she's thinking. She shrugs.
Well, you haven't traumatized this one yet. But you traumatized the owl. That's concerning.
In your head you hear. In your head you hear. I just took Buzzy to the Lolf's demiplane.
Ah.
Oh, so you allowed the burb to glimpse divinity. Gotcha.
Nope. She'll go into more detail.
It stared into the abyss.
Essentially, yes, actually.
Good.
Yeah, all you hear is Stalverk go, ah.
Why do I feel like the abyss would go mad from staring at the owl?
See, you'd
Only
like to
one way
think
to find
that.
out.
You would like to think that.
I'm sorry, but I'm looking at the picture and imagining the fucking pupils getting like wider and just the twitching eye.
Yeah, that is fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, no.
Just Al just going.
And then he eventually settled. And now he just glimpses.
Every so often he thinks he sees a shadowy black mass in the lava. He just stops and glances back at the rock.
Let's see here. What do I have?
Yeah. Oh shit. I also realized it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
David brought his coat.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sure several of us took off pieces of clothing.
Okay.
Tieflings are unbothered.
Yeah,
Actually,
alright.
yes.
So coat is in a bag. Gotcha.
I don't think the vampires really care either, to be honest.
They really don't. Their bodies are already cool. If anything, they're back to the normal temperature they would have been.
I feel like Null, if he just wants to cool down, is just hugging a Stalverk.
Yes.
Would it be easier if we just drove through here? In like a carriage?
Huh.
Looks down at the road. That should be fine. It doesn't start cracking until after Asmodeus' city.
So after Moses City, no.
At least for a little bit. A couple days. And then we can get back in a carriage. Yeah.
So if it's good now into the city, I'll just pull that out. We'll make that a little bit easier on us.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket carriage.
Yep.
Oh, you've made some interesting friends, Letari.
You have no idea.
Stalverk puts the kids inside and Spider climbs up to and sits on the roof of it.
Alright.
Climb again.
As you
I
pick
guess
up...
I'll take first shot at the reins.
Fair. As you pick up Keel, you set him aside. You pick up Elliot to set her inside. She whispers something in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh no.
I'm worried!
What a question. Also, I have a question for David. Does David know how to control this? Because as far as I'm aware, only Stalverk did.
Yeah, only Stalverk ever learned how.
This isn't like the carriage from Barovia.
Right. Never mind. Yeah, I retract that. He does not know at this point in time.
Yeah, remember Stalverk can do like night driving. Oh.
No, just
Oh, he just like stops and looks at her and just smiles and gives her a hug. Oh.
What?
Oh,
There was something cute.
my
that occurred.
heart!
A cute thing has occurred.
Maybe.
I feel like at that reaction, Null just kind of like stares because he's not used to that reaction.
Hmm?
A lot of times, it takes a lot to make Stalverk melt.
Player knowledge, she asked if she could start calling him dad.
Oh.
Exactly.
The eternal squee is real.
The answer is yes, probably.
Yeah, he nods and tells her to get inside, so she'll be
She
cool.
smiles and climbs into the back of Keel.
No, like
Climbing in.
before we rest for the evening, I'll make sure we get some food too, so that way keep ourselves going.
Fair enough.
Sounds like a plan.
Is it any cooler in this magical spinny box?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, we're just
I feel
chilling
like it's
on the roof of the
just a
carriage.
consistent temperature. So by proxy, it's cooler.
Yeah.
He probably lets the cat go inside just because poor cat.
No.
No, I'll do the driving.
Hmm.
Anybody wishes to try to learn, they can just watch them, of course.
Yeah, David probably will at some. Sorry, I had to make check something. Yeah, he probably will at some point.
Hmm.
But he is not opposed to chilling out in the fully air-conditioned trailer at this point.
Unless she's needed, Letari will probably watch and learn, simply because, number one, she's fascinated by this cart, and number two, because she knows how to drive everything else. Except this.
Yeah, she didn't succeed the last time she tried to learn.
Yeah. So she'll be staring out the window, watching.
Picturing a lot of levers, mostly.
That's gonna be a cute convo with Null later, though.
Very
You know?
One moment. I need to respond.
Bless
What?
you.
Sorry,
That's-
thought I muted.
Oh, I forgot to tell you all something, by the way.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nessus,
Nest.
the 9th layer of hell.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Now when people say go to hell, I can say been there, done it.
To be more exact, you're in the literal hell.
This is as far as you go, basically.
Oh no,
This
it goes
is-
deeper,
Oh,
but it's still part of this layer.
good. Cool. Okay.
We're at the top ring, essentially.
Essentially, yes.
Top floor, lava, and boiling blood. Great! Love it! No place I'd rather be.
You know?
Real, this
I
man.
will say, Raven's not here to actually for me to actually tell her this, but I'll tell it to her again. I'll message her after session or something and tell her what she hears in her head. Yes, you and your friends have Made it to my domain. Huh. And you're coming to my city as well? Oh, I don't deserve this pleasure. You just see, any of you who just glance at Raven, just see her face go into the, shut up. Shut up. Look.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think I said thank you. I don't know.
It was a phrase.
It was a phrase. Okay.
Wasn't need a phrase that happened.
Indeedly doodly doodly doo.
Right.
I feel like just every once in a while, Null leans back just to get his head into the cooler area for a second.
Letari uses like her notebook or something to try and help Fan.
You know?
I'm gonna have split ends by the end of this. I like how that's what he's worried.
Yeah, no.
As you guys are traveling, I need perception checks for those who want to make perception checks.
Well, I'm on the route. I might as well.
Gonna try. Oh, hey, that's not
There's
terrible,
some
but that's not
dots.
great. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, she's watching Null, so
That's fair.
attention is split.
Yeah, about that.
That's appropriate.
I'm not rolling for the other two. But I will roll for this guy. Okay. Him and his 20 fucking 8. But he sees nothing different compared to Null and Stalverk.
Mhm.
But you three notice something different than Letari. First, Letari,
Yeah.
15 and above, you all see this. First, you hear sounds of screeching in the distance. You look out, and you've now come to this portion of the road that is now sits beside this lake of boiling lava.
Mm-hmm.
Out near the center of it, there's a pillar sticking up straight out of it, of stone. Flat top. And from this distance, you think this figure's probably anywhere from 10 to 15 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And its four arms are chained to the top of this pillar.
That's concerning.
And you see these flying entities just jabbing at it with spears. And then flying off, and the sounds you think are like shrieks. Those who roll the 17 and higher, you're able to make out it's not screeches as much as it's a sickening, horrifying laughter. They're toying with this thing.
Neat.
And I'm going to find a picture of this thing real quick.
He
Oh,
just
good.
leans down and looks in the window. Is that normal?
Wait till the closer we get to the city.
So that's normal. Got it.
Yes. Oh no, that's... There we go.
While Jay is finding a picture, Letari's going to lean up towards Null and kind of lower her voice a little bit so Dad doesn't hear her.
Mhm.
This is probably a bad time to ask this. How long was it supposed to take for that, tiger cat thing to reform?
Any amount of time? Like, as a
I think
player, I don't.
I think all we ever got was a while. We never did get an exact.
Yeah, all you got was a while.
Could be.
Oh, it did not save the picture I wanted it to save. That makes me upsetty.
Always ask the expert.
I don't
There we go.
think that's a good idea, considering it's it might not show up anytime soon.
The player in me
You
is
just-
just thinking,
It's giving us look like.
would you rather it show up while he's around? Like, thinking process is my thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
So
She's
for reference,
getting the mob look.
for reference to players, the picture I put in no mic.
Oh.
Imagine that, but with 4 arms.
Got ya.
Oh. Interesting. Well, looking at Letari, he's gonna lean back. Kind of look over his shoulder more so. Hey, I'm here.
Yes.
Are you familiar with fiends that look like tigers with their hands backwards?
Rakshasa.
Mhm.
Why? And you see he
does it
narrows
take
his
their form
eyes.
normally? I'm just
He
curious.
narrows his eyes
about it.
even more. Why?
Just
no
the
reason in particular.
shrinking Letari because there's no way in hell she can keep that composure. She's just like, oh.
Roll an insight check.
I'll
Just-
try and roll deception, but I make no promises.
I just picture Stalverk hanging upside down, just looking in the window back and forth at this.
Letari, I'm going to stop you there.
Yeah.
That's a 32 total.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 10.
He's got a plus 14 to insight.
Bards.
And that was an 18 on the die.
Jeez
Um,
Louise.
Looks from Null to Letari.
Just pulls the hood on her jacket up, just like, nope.
Pinches the bridge of his nose. What did you do, daughter?
It attacked us. We defended ourselves.
I might
I was
have
about
been
to
the
put-
last thing to shoot it.
You were the last person to attack it, and you were the last one to get the kill.
This will be entertaining. Because we're not on the right layer for that one.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so,
Doesn't mean it can't come here.
oh.
Yeah, doesn't it, like, try to hunt people down and knows where to find them and all that crap?
Yep. And if you killed it, it knows a lot about you.
That's so comforting. So very comforting. Thank you,
So, how long
everybody.
does it take?
Welcome
You're
to the hells, my dear.
You're the one that poked your head out of a window and shot at it.
It was making noise. Huffle was having a breakdown. I was not having any of that, and it was attacking you guys. What did you want me to do?
Wait, you shot it because it was making noise because Huffle was having issues? And you didn't want it to disturb her?
Between it
Fa-
attacking you guys and her needing to rest, yes.
Right, so don't disturb Huffle when she needs to rest. Right.
Imagine like trying to disturb me when I'm trying to rest.
But it's cute when you're groggy.
I'm just gonna
And you're
shut
also
up
cute when you're
now.
also down on the floor.
Okay, I'm not.
On that note, I'm just gonna...
Stalverk
away.
sits back up on the top. Like, oh, I'm done.
I feel like he's woken him up like in the middle of the night and just gotten yeeted.
You know.
Where are you?
This is why he keeps, like, Misty Step prepped, so that way Null can't, like, hurt him. He just teleports away anymore.
As you guys continue on a little bit farther,
Mhm.
you feel a brush of movement next to you, Letari.
Mm.
As your father sits down next to you. How is Seraph doing?
Well, she's better than she was a couple of years ago. She's staying at Whitestone. I don't know if you're aware of the place.
Oh, I'm aware of it. Haven't been. I'm aware of it.
It's really nice.
Almost kind of looks back. Yeah, oh nice.
You know, I can never tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
Depends on the day.
Some
It's the one
instances I can
place-
tell, but
I'll put it this way. It's the one place I actually feel at home. One of the few.
It's just kind of the place we all gathered up after a while, because it's just, I don't know, we all gravitate back there. Ended up becoming HQ or whatever.
I'm glad you found a home. Makes me happy that you did.
Debatable on some days, but I think I'm still in good graces. Ish.
Stalverk,
Mm-hmm.
Beans, you're up on the roof looking around. Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, good.
Okay. With advantage?
Well, because... no. Never mind. Got cats down in there with the kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he would have put cat inside because cat and heat.
A cat on the hot tin roof.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's
Bad.
11.
11. Oh, this is big enough for you to see.
Oh, I'm worried.
As you guys are traveling forward, off to the right, very fair. Just out the corner of your eye, you notice a spiraling black tower. Just kind of goes up into this hellish landscape. Just spiraling black tower. That's it.
Oi, what's the tower?
Which tower? And he looks out and he looks over. Oh, that. Yeah, right. Forgot that thing existed. Kind of an eyesore. There's a legend that a mage used to live at the top of it.
What is it with mages and towers?
Oh, trust me, I wish I knew. I'd burrow underground if I was a mage. It gives you more privacy.
Well, also, to be fair, you'd think mages, not necessarily known for their cardio. Why all the stairs?
They got a
Yeah,
point.
that's a solid question.
I mean, we've learned from watching David.
Point.
Picture this like fucking 80-year-old
Accurate.
human wizard and just like trying to walk up like 100 million flights of stairs.
At that point,
David made the
their
comment.
teleportation chip was each floor.
Yeah, David had made the comment about just having to walk downstairs that one time, and I was just thinking, like, yeah, you know, he's a great example of a mage that doesn't want to walk that many stairs.
Yeah.
The legend goes the mage used to live at the top of it. Tried to harness a tremendous amount of power, and it backfired on him. Or, so the legend goes, it backfired on him. Nobody ever saw him again, and his tower ended up down here.
That's
Huh.
concerning.
Interesting. And concerning.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna hope we have no reason to go there, because I don't exactly feel like finding out.
I have no reason to go there.
And I have no reason to go up all those stairs again.
To be fair, that's the only way probably to get to the top of that one. Any magic in it's probably been long gone.
He looks at the scythe. I swear to God, if you tell me I have to climb those damn stairs. I don't care if it blinds me, I will throw you into the lava.
You do not have to go up the stairs. There's nothing alive in it.
That's what I thought.
Wait, I lied. There's something alive in it.
What the fuck is alive in it?
I don't know.
There's something alive in the tower. How the hell do you know that? He's like continuing the conversation with the scythe, like.
I can sense these things. It is not a target, though. It is not a threat. Or is it? No, it is not a threat.
To know you're talking to yourself again. Right. Apparently there's something alive. Got it.
It is
Apparently
not a
can
threat.
sense things, and it's not a threat.
Yeah, good to know.
It is a fire giant.
You're able to tell what it is?
No, I'm just guessing. That'd be a salamander.
See, Stalverk's image of what a salamander looks like is like not that bad because I don't think he would have ever known what the creature was.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like the tiny version.
He knows like the tiny little lizard version, not the salamander.
So
It's just taking
his
guesses.
fire giant to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is literally just taking guesses of things that live in the house.
Good.
It's like, yeah, I guess a salamander isn't threatening.
It might be a bone devil. No, I don't think it's a bone devil. I don't know.
I'm starting to be very confused as to the guessing game going on right now.
You can't hear this.
Right. Apologies.
You just hear his responses to it.
And Stover's just probably just staring at it, just saying this out loud, like, the fuck are you even talking about?
What are half of these creatures you're naming?
That's the thing. I don't know.
How did... What? Like he's just...
Good.
He's having a slight existential crisis right now listening to this. Like,
Oh
what?
my god.
So is the scythe. Because now the scythe is realizing, I know none of this information. I think Lolth is feeding me information and I don't like it. Okay, it's done. I still don't know what it is.
I swear Lilith only gave you to me just to fuck with me.
To be fair, you found me.
I didn't have to keep you though.
You didn't have to, but you did.
And I
And
regret.
now if you don't, you go blind.
Fuck you. I just picture everyone inside just listening to this half of the conversation.
No, I'll turn around and look back at Amir.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, this is normal.
He talks to himself, yeah.
I
You know, normally one or more of us is kind of slightly buzzed.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
also,
Guys,
in response to the "fuck you" comment, all of Stalverk hears is "you wish."
Ew.
That's what I'm saying.
player's mind is going, how do you fuck a scythe?
You don't want to know. There
Certainly.
technically are ways.
And
I
DM is
retract
having
my
a-
player-based statement.
DM is having a crisis. Never ask questions you don't want the answer to, Drag. Never.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was a no-no in your head.
I'm going to assume the bottom of the cart to the roof of the cart is not 10 feet away from him, right?
It is.
Good. He opens up the window and he just drops the scythe and it closes it. Nah.
Oh good, we got a scythe now.
You can still hear me.
Shut up!
Okay.
Damn it. He's done. He's so done.
Picturing this life just dropped him from the ceiling.
Just, well, shit.
Yeah, it's fine and fuzzy staring at the scythe.
Oh no!
Yikes.
No, bad owl.
It would.
Elia goes over to
El's
the
gonna
scythe,
stare at
picks it up.
Null and move to toe poke it.
What did you say?
Elia walks over to him and picks it up.
I don't know what that laugh was.
Turns the blade towards Fuzzy.
Tiny little child with a
Fuzzy
gigantic.
head turned to stare at child.
Tyler is holding blade of scythe like 2 inches from its face.
Fuzzy will remember this.
Oh no.
Elia will remember this.
No, try to
Stare
figure out
down,
all this therapy.
stare down, commenceth.
I love that no one's questioning how this little girl can pick up this supposedly heavy weapon.
We probably stopped questioning a lot of things about Elia like years ago.
That's fair. With Null, it's kind of understandable because the gauntlets.
Mhm.
She just kind of takes it over to the corner of the carriage and just sits it up.
Bird
move
may
something over the
later attempt to poke it.
Oh no.
That's
Fuzzy
going to
tries
end poorly for the bird.
Fuzzy, remember this? Ellie, remember this? Null tries to figure this in therapy.
And Null tells the therapist about this in therapy. So why are you here again, Null? A child threatened an owl with my husband's scythe.
That talks.
Say that again, but slower. An owl was threatened by my daughter with my husband's scythe, and the scythe talks.
And I'm pretty sure the owl is demented.
Therapist goes to therapy.
You know.
And that's how you break everybody.
Never-ending cycle of therapists and therapy.
So that is a plan for world domination via the mental health system? Okay.
Yes. As you guys travel for another couple hours. Finally, you begin to see these black stone walls jutting up out of the ground. And it's a large city. You can't see anything over the walls, except for, again, this huge pillar.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top of it, it's not the top of a tower, nothing of that sort, but instead a throne. And atop that throne, from this distance you can guess the throne's probably 30 feet tall. The figure in the throne, maybe 5 feet shorter than that. Horns coming off the top of its head. Staff kind of leaned on the edge of it in one hand, and him just leaning, just staring out over top of the city, head leaning on his other hand, just watching everyone. And I want to go off your perception checks from earlier. 15 and higher. You see a motion of the head as the head looks up in your direction. And Raven hears, "Welcome home."
Good.
That's concerning.
Very.
Oh, goody.
Well, not literal home, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, and welcome to my humble abode.
Null,
Ah.
as they're approaching,
Mhm.
it's going to turn, and to everyone, but mostly to certain people. We are not to split up. We are not to make any deals.
Yes, man, wife.
Further buries herself in the hood of her jacket and just
Raven
like
raises a
shrinks
hand.
down.
Raven raises a hand.
Yes, Raven.
Hypothetically, what if the being that already gave me my powers is here?
Well, then that's between you and him.
But you said no deals. This is kind of a big deal.
We're not making any contracts with anybody because that's bad.
Very.
Don't lose your soul to a devil.
What's a soul?
My soul already
Right.
belongs to someone.
Yeah.
So does mine. Points at the top of the pillar.
Then you're fine. You're fine. I was mostly directing it toward one person, but that's besides the point.
She just keeps ducking further down into the corner she has found herself
Oh,
in.
just because I had ideas of starting up a trade arrangement with Hill doesn't mean I actually would.
What the fuck, David? It's...
Now I'm more concerned!
I attempted a humor, I'm not entirely sure if it worked.
I feel
I
so
have
bad
now
for
half
Letari's
offended.
dad listening to this party.
Letari,
Yeah.
your dad looks at you again.
Uh-huh.
He tries so hard, doesn't he?
She's just kind of looking at him like,
You have no idea.
He's denser than lead, but we love him.
Wait, you're saying lead's close? Hold up a second.
Out of character, doesn't
And you
know
have
if
to
they're-
remember, I'm blood related to that one.
Yeah, out of character. I don't know if the denser than lead was reference to David himself or to drag in general.
Yes.
Yes.
oh
Done. Uh-oh.
Both statements are yes.
Yeah, Miss Dunn, you're correct, yes.
Yeah, that's all Stalverk says. Is, I'm blood related to that one. Remember that.
Alright. Anyways,
Remember, you said you liked my friends and found them interesting.
I'm really starting to rethink things I say. By the way, I need to find the correct wording for what I'm about to say. If it wants to open. Motherfucker, stab them all.
Hey, maybe don't do that.
That's my job.
Oh, okay.
Wait, mine's healing the stabbing.
Yes.
I can stab too. I'm very effective at it. Especially with the holy sword. Hmm.
I'm just looking at notable locations. Give me a moment. I need the correct title for this place.
That's not really a time. I wasn't sure if my Discord worked again.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just looking.
Sorry, I'm just spacing out. I'm so tired for some reason.
All good.
I feel like
I understand this feeling somehow.
Alright, there it is.
I got really drained earlier. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, you all. Citadel of Hell. And gestures towards the fortress ahead of you.
So, first question. Do we have to stop in here or do we keep going?
We can stop here if you wish. It might be a good idea.
Fair.
Not a terrible plan. One more good rest in before we,
And to be fair, Raven could see if Asmodeus knows a faster way.
That's true.
That's fair.
We were just talking about shortcuts. There's the shortcut.
Who said
I
what?
heard a bot.
Wait, what?
I'm here saying something. It sounded like.
Yeah.
Well, more Raven. Speaks up and goes, I don't know if he will or not.
In worst case, he says no.
True.
We are trying to deal with the seal, which he apparently doesn't want to deal with and wants us to take care of it anyways. So...
In this time as you've been traveling, you're about maybe 500 feet from the outside of the fortress.
Mm-hmm.
And at that distance, you all hear this in your head. Well, see, it's not that I don't want to deal with the seal. I'm technically not supposed to.
Okay, with things in the head again, no.
Is this what she hears all the time?
Yes.
Fucking hell, that's weird. That is
I'm
definitely weird.
so sorry, Raven.
Okay, you're sorry to her. You should hear half the
For sure.
things she says to me.
Okay, it's 50-50 now.
To be fair, while you guys usually cannot hear me, I can hear all of you perfectly fine.
Right.
And I just wish you would listen to you sometimes.
So
Thank
about that whole torching you thing, you realize I was being sarcastic, right?
You wish fire would actually do anything to me.
Do not. Do not. David, shut up.
Shut up.
I don't care if your abilities can make it so it supposedly would hurt me anyways. Even that doesn't work on me.
Huh. Good to know.
You, on the other hand, I can torch, and you see a huge ball of fire erupt in the middle of this lava lake.
Neat.
That is a very neat trick.
That would have incinerated you.
Right.
Let's
God,
not
remember.
let's not anger this god. We already have a couple of gods that don't like us.
Hey, I'm not trying to anger him. I'm just having a conversation here.
Oh
To be
God,
fair,
which
we
one
don't
of
have
us
one
is just
anymore.
Piss off.
Wait, we pissed off gods?
Oh, we pissed off the Raven Queen, but she's kind of dead.
Oh, that's fine. That means I can collect the souls now.
That
And concerning, because a god was killed. And that's concerning. But not concerning, because she was kind of mean.
Okay, to be fair, her domain was overseeing the transfer of life, and undead technically in her domain are, how to word this nicely,
Yeah, I know, she doesn't like them.
well, no, the phrasing I'm trying to use is they're disgusting, vile creatures that deserve to be sent back to from whence they came.
Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment.
Oh no, see, I don't care about undead. They entertain me. Speaking of, I have a new pet now.
good.
Huh.
You're a pet.
Oh yeah. Whenever I want to toy with them, I kind of just pick up this chain here, and in your minds flashes a length of silver chain.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of it, Raven would recognize someone familiar.
Oh no.
Her father.
Oh, that's a good time.
Ah, that's where he ended up.
To be fair, he was supposed to be here to begin with.
Good point.
Neat.
I just brought him a little closer.
Small question.
I hear that.
This is Stalverk like laughing. They're just like.
I assume you have a problem with the person who's trying to take up residence where she was. 'Cause I certainly do.
Who is?
I assume Loss.
Oh, that jackass.
Right?
On the bright side, about one thing with him. This could be entertaining. Roll me... No. Roll me a religion check.
Oh, he's not good at that. Religion, that is a +1. So that's an 8. He's not good
If
with
anybody
religion.
else wants to roll it, go ahead. It's up to you. This is gonna be entertaining if you guys
Hey!
see.
Dots.
Oh.
Not
Yeah, David's not
Letari is
exactly religious one.
intelligent.
Okay.
For her?
no,
So-
it's decent, intelligent, just not religious.
DC was 15. Because Asmodeus actually wants you guys to witness this. Letari and Stalverk. Snapping sound, and then a popping sound.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. Pardon anything you feel. And you guys start feeling as far as some slight pulling in your chest.
Uh-huh.
Where is he? Ah. And Stalverk, you hear a familiar voice.
Uh-huh.
Unhand me, devil god. No, I don't think I shall. This is not where you belong, demon lord. And you can't see it, but somehow you feel as far as what Asmodeus is doing. It's like he's connected this to you so you guys can sense what he's doing. You can sense his hand squeezing tighter around this being. See, even though I didn't like her, this domain is still up for grabs for real gods.
Oof.
Not those who have the ego of one, who think they can be one.
No comment.
It's not no.
You belong down there. Don't you send me back there, you sick bastard. And the hand finishes being closed. And
Everybody say hi to my brother. My brother's in the
Hello.
chat.
hello there.
Hi!
Hello there, brother. Fox.
Many greetings.
Welcome to the stream. Anyways, this is where I torture your sister and our friends. I think she rather enjoys it. Hey, congrats there, dude.
Ooh,
Much.
nice.
Fancy.
You know what? I want to do a thing then, real quick.
That means I'll have to go and check out the channel and do the follow thingy.
Yeet.
You input?
Buttons.
Buttons! I
Follow.
would do it, but I'm on OBS right now.
Fair.
There. I did the thing. Enjoy that. You feel another popping noise. You actually feel it. Then you feel the hand withdraw and a little slight pulling in the chest again. Well, that settles that. Oh, he's not gone before you ask. Any of you ask, he's not gone.
Oh, goody.
But he's no longer in her domain.
I think that little loud, very angry half-elf girl is going to be very happy about that.
Yeah, I don't want to see her again.
I'm happy about that. Not that they not that.
Jesus!
Yo!
Oh, thank you!
Oh!
Oh,
Hey
the huddles.
yo! Hey yo! Get it! Anyway.
Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you so much. They are much appreciated. Now, I'd like to welcome you all in to my citadel. And you're now within entry distance, and you notice the stone doors on the front of this place just start unfolding out with a grinding noise.
Neat.
I don't ever feel like there's a point of no return, and that's probably it.
You might be right. So speak now, forever hold your peace.
Eh. He
I'm
just
still
shrugs.
going back.
As the cart enters the fortress,
He goes, I'm still planning on going back. Nothing can really stop me.
doors close behind you.
I love how the fucking notification isn't showing the notifications, but I heard the sound. What the fuck? Alerts.
You know.
Perfect.
Thank you, working as intended,
bitch.
Twitch.
All the biddies.
No!
Bloody hell, what the fuck is language?
The fuck is language?
Well, currently we're speaking English, but that's besides the point.
Is it the King's English?
Wait, we're
English.
speaking English?
Well, some of us are.
Oh.
Well, drag
Sorry,
is
I was
questionable,
speaking Elvish
but
this entire time.
Anyways,
we are wholesome. I can sorry, go ahead.
this is
Continue, Jake.
this is a wholesome Dungeons and Dragons channel.
About that.
We were just
praise
making
all the
sexual
gods
comments earlier. I
I
don't
was
think we were.
Hey!
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is wholesome Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a
Anyways, go, Jay.
upon entering the city, all probably preconceived notions of what you think a city in hell would look like go right out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you see, it doesn't even look like you're in hell. You enter and you see people of all races and backgrounds just walking the streets, laughing, talking. You can imagine this is the most peaceful point in this layer.
Yeah, because no one wants to piss off Asmodeus.
Bingo. I mean, to be fair, look what he just did to a demon lord with one hand. Hi! Go to Tartarus. Which is essentially what we sent it, by the way.
Fair.
Oof!
Listen,
Anyways.
listen, Aspire.
Anyways.
Shh.
Anyways.
Okay, real quick. Even to me, that's a more intimidating threat.
I'm pretty sure Grandma knows I cuss, I'll be honest with you.
Fair.
I just don't cuss in front of her because I know better.
Also fair.
Fair.
Also fair. As you should. You looking at the structures of the buildings. You know that stereotypical like fantasy town?
Mhm.
Think the city from Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Like that, like those kind of buildings. That very bright architecture. That's what you're seeing as you're passing by these buildings. Again, all preconceptions of what a city in hell would look like out the window.
I knew it.
Listen here and all.
I knew that's where the abuse took place.
In hell.
Gosh.
It all makes sense now.
No one burns like us.
God.
It explains everything on why they're apparently French people with no accent whatsoever.
You know?
We don't talk about that.
You know what? That makes more sense than it should.
I know.
Like the only one with a freaking candlestick. Like, what the hell?
Okay, no. Don't even joke about the candlestick. He a pimp and you know it.
Oh, Lumiere's
Anyways.
beast. I'm just saying he's the only Frenchman. All right,
I know.
continue. Sorry.
Focus.
I am more focused than I should be.
Am I?
Yes. So,
Oh.
as you're driving through, now, what exactly are you looking for in my city? A place to stay? What exactly are you looking for? I can help guide you.
I probably
think
have
we're
at
at
least a
the
place.
place.
Yeah, at least a place to stay for the night.
Oh, perfect. Go a couple more streets down. Now, bear with me. I'm looking directly down at you guys, and you're heading my direction. Your left in a couple streets, followed by your right, and you should see a tavern on the left side of the road.
Alright.
You'll follow those directions.
What you get to? How to describe this one? I don't remember how to describe the outside of the tavern in the Dwarven City. Does anybody remember how to describe the outside of it?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, What's
Not
good?
Really.
because I don't think I used this description. I hope I didn't. If so, sue me. Don't really do that. That's a lot of money you don't need to spend.
Yeah.
Who's seen Final Fantasy VII gameplay?
Yes.
No.
I feel like I've seen
That-
clips.
That bar. That one.
Okay. Alright.
I say it looks. It looks very homely. Like, it doesn't look ransacked, nothing. Beautiful wood, beautifully carved, everything. You walk right up to the door, and as you get to the door, you quickly park to the side.
Mm-hmm.
You see a large figure get thrown out the door. When I say large figure, I mean 6'6", broad-shouldered, muscular, chucked right out the door.
Neat.
Oh boy.
And I told ya to stay out if you're going to try and start fights in my establishment.
I like them.
And you turn and look, you see a human woman, smaller in stature, red hair, and just sees you all and says, "Oh, don't mind him. Can I help you with anything today?"
I like you. As it jumps off the cart. Need a place to stay.
"Oh, I can definitely do that. I've recently earned a vacancy." Looking down at the heap of a man on the ground.
What do you do?
Well, he tried to convince the old man over there in the corner to pay for his drinks. The old man wasn't buying it. He started to threaten him. And now he's unconscious on the ground after I kicked his skull in.
You know, yeah.
Wait for
In your head, you hear, right, warning about the owner. Do not mind Hilda. If you don't piss her off, you won't get your ass handed to you.
Noted.
I don't know. I kind of want to take her on now.
No.
Looks at Stalverk of like, no.
promise. In your head, somewhere you hear, I promise you. No, you don't. You really don't. I promise you.
Out. It just walks in.
Yeah.
I
Gathering
mean, to
my
be
things.
fair,
and
as
heading-
naughty as I could kick his ass if you want me to. No?
I just wanted some exercise, man.
One punch? Just one?
Oh no, I'm a terrible person.
Just one. Alright. Hey, you. The Stalverk.
Hmm.
He said I can give one punch.
Looks at Null. Do I let her hit me?
I can heal you.
As he puts the kids down. Like, nah.
I wish I was joking. I'm going to remove my hand from the dice tray. I'm going to pull out my
Did she
phone.
roll a nat 20 on me?
I'm going to take a picture of this die right here. It is sitting on a...
I just feel like he, like, looked at Null, got the I can heal you, and he goes to look back and just get punched in the face.
I'm going to drop this right here as proof for you fine people. That was a natural 20.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Nice.
Yeah, but why are you not using your gold die?
Because it rolled like fucking shit, that's why.
But that's fine. When it's the enemy.
This isn't an enemy.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my goodness. Boy. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it.
Christ, my man.
Aww.
My dude. Dude, please don't make your sister cry. That's my job.
No, you already gifted me Halo. Fuck you.
So that's going to be... rolls.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep, there we go.
bots.
Thank you. Bots, man.
Mhm.
Bots.
So that is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, scratch that. $37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
He's still good. He's fine.
As her fist comes careening towards you,
Mhm.
you notice something a little too late. Her
Those-
fist turns to iron.
Oh.
Is that 37 you said?
37 bludgeoning. As her fist just crack right into the side of your head. Yeah, that's... Now you see why that big guy was just out.
Huh. Okay.
You alright there?
Just like rubbing his jaw. Ow. That hurt.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Oh, did I forget to mention something of mighty importance there? She might be an iron golem shapeshifter.
That is fascinating.
Remember, I said I could heal you.
You know, I would punch her back, but I feel like I'd hurt myself more.
Probably.
So how many rooms were you looking for?
Looks at the others. Let's see. One,
Wait,
two.
don't tell me. Don't tell me. Points at Stalverk, Null, and the kids. You four.
Mm-hmm.
And the cat.
Who's been like stalking Fuzzy?
Points to Armir. You have a room to yourself, sir. He nods. The red-headed lass. And the pale one. And then the pink one and the young man in the studded leather.
That's correct.
The
I'm
hiding in
getting
the
good at
hood
this.
is for real.
I'm getting good at this.
You know, if I didn't know anybody, I'd think we'd been stalked or something.
See, you would hope that. You would really hope that. Oh, Asmodeus, don't ruin the surprise for them. It's not a surprise. It's... Okay, fine, I'll tell them. Okay, to be fair, anything Asmodeus knows about you, I know. He already told me you were coming.
Good to know.
Points to it, Raven. That's when I know gets her powers from him. You know, that sort of thing. I know you're here, points to it, Stalverk, to, well, you're all here to help, but mainly you, to deal with the arsehole across the plane.
Yeah. Still rubbing his jaw. Like, that was a lot of damage, man, for a punch.
Yeah.
D12 plus 7.
Damn.
It's fine.
Strength score of 24.
Jesus.
And she's not even a barbarian.
Stalverk's new goal is to like be able to take her on in hand to hand later.
Right? Oh god, imagine her going against that dwarf. Done. So, 4 rooms, easy enough. It's on the house, don't worry about paying.
Alright.
Let me get you the keys though. Also, you might want to put some ice on that one. Pointing at Stalverk.
Wait, you got ice here?
Yes. And I will say, when you get out of the cart, temperature feels pleasant.
Huh.
Like mid-70s.
Well, it is a city. I don't imagine you wouldn't keep it somewhat temperature controlled.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, you see a bunch of people out in the street, all races, backgrounds, everything, just laughing, talking, having a day. You know?
Once I went out the cart, no, makes cart not a cart.
That is
That's
fair.
impressive.
Wait, cat. No. Get away from the bird.
Fuzzy, come here.
I just feel like he had to go pick up the cat.
I feel like
Bird
the
seed.
owl listens better to Letari than it does to...
Yeah, no idea why, it just happens.
Pulls out birdseed from pocket. I think because I feed him.
That's cheating.
Oh, that's the way it
It's-
does.
You are aware that thing doesn't necessarily need to eat, right?
Need to, no. Likes to, yes.
I was like staring and drawing circles in sand.
For your benefit, Armir, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
Is that why the bird's so fat?
I thought it was just like plushy.
His feathers, trust
Uh-huh.
me.
Fuzzy does a slow head turn towards Stalverk.
Flips off the bird.
Letari boops the bird's nose.
It is
Ow.
unfazed. It must stare.
Owl looks slightly betrayed as it keeps staring.
He's just
Oh no,
flipping
it
it off.
will remember this.
Good.
Oh, no.
Fuzzy knows you called it fat.
Fuzzy
he knows
also
your
knows
face.
that he snuck out twice, and nobody else actually knows why there were or those posters are around. They didn't ask yet.
Letari decided not to ask.
This is a
No,
burb
this is
of
demon
chaos. It does what it wants.
She goes and gets you all keys.
Mhm.
Sorts to your respective rooms. Alright. To be honest with you, there's only 4 doors upstairs. There's more rooms. They open up into separate rooms.
Mm.
Really kind of cool.
It's points at a key in one of your hands. That's the secret. That key is assigned to a specific room. It fits all the locks, but that's what activates the door.
Oh.
Neat.
Alright.
Is that why people don't go robbing everyone?
Smart.
Fair.
They'll only find themselves in their own room.
Fair enough. Right.
Alright, people. Let's get some rest so we can shove off in the morning. Wow.
Kinda.
Alright.
Very swell.
I was gonna mark off the ration just to make you would have given us food at some point.
Mm-hmm. Very swell.
No,
Don't let the devils bite. No offense, you two.
I'm the one who does the biting. Smirks.
You do that, my dear. Goes back to the bar.
Oh. Yeah, David's just gonna go up to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
it's fine. Stalverk's gonna figure out something real quick because he doesn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
For the alignment.
Oh.
I feel like after he touched the kids,
Not on a
it's
square.
just
Okay.
relaxing, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
When they do get up to the room, Letari will offer David, if he doesn't want to share the room with her, that she can probably convince Raven to swap with her.
No, it's perfectly fine. Although, I need one thing from Letari right quick.
Mm.
Perception.
Oh goody.
Oh no.
I suck at this, sir. You know that.
Right. That's right.
That is a 19. I actually don't suck today.
So you're entirely familiar with this mysterious ribbon poking out of David's glove?
Aha.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's going to turn slightly pink and go back to locking up her guns.
He will not pursue the questioning at this moment in time, however, there is a plan.
David
Oh,
will
dear.
remember this.
It's fine.
Good. Leave the tiefling with a reeling number of questions.
Oh, yeah.
They are more than willing to ask them.
She's not sure if she should.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fine. He wasn't
Voices.
entirely sure it was a conversation to bring up in hell, but yeah.
Fair, I suppose.
I don't know. Brain is doing weird with this. There may or may not be a Sassoon conversation there. Just not this night.
Fair.
Don't worry, apparently Fuzzy hit a thing.
Fuzzy hit a thing.
Yeah. So I am going with the thing of the reason this conversation hadn't happened before is because Fuzzy found the things and hid them on a bookshelf, and they weren't found until shortly before they met up with everyone else.
Nice.
Fuzzy did a chaos.
Chaos it has been.
Fuzzy is chaos.
Yep.
That is fuzzy.
What am I
Just wait
noticing?
until I figure out how to ascend Fuzzy into.
Something happened over the 2 years that Fuzzy apparently mishandled and hid away. And so something didn't happen over the 2 years due to a Fuzzy
No, I
getting
got
involved.
that.
Hmm.
I got that.
Yeah.
I was saying, what am I supposed to notice? Because that was something about knowledge.
Oh. He's just sitting in a chair. Not sleeping.
Aren't you gonna go to bed?
Not tired.
Don't lie to me.
Tired yet?
No.
Hmm?
Keel walks over to Null. Climbs up in Null's lap. Lays head against Null's chest. And drifts off to sleep.
To be fair, I haven't used any of my spells. So, one night won't hurt.
I don't know you say that.
Rather you get rest, you know that, right?
I know, but I haven't really figured a way to make sure it doesn't happen. And I want to make sure I'm awake to make sure it's not happening anymore. And then I can stop worrying. Well, I'm sorry, worrying more. Not having to think about having to hurt people. That's wrong. But correct. Eh.
And Elia asked me something earlier.
Hmm.
He wanted to know if it was okay that she calls me dad.
He just smiles. Very fitting.
Yeah, I'm the greatest example. Great role model.
I think that the stereotypical things are overrated. I mean, just look at me. If there's anyone that's above ordinary, it's me.
Hmm. No one can compare to you, dear.
Damn straight. Damn straight. So yeah, he's going to essentially just stay to make sure that there's no more Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Because, well, players, we might know what might happen. Characters do not.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like just a lot of idle chit chat between them. Random
Yeah.
flirting.
No, just doing busy work with his hands just to make sure he's staying awake.
Here. Here. Nope. And I think, as you guys settle down into your first full night in hell, it's a good place to call it for this evening. We will pick up next time. Hopefully we have everyone as you disembark from the Citadel after doing any things you need to do before setting out from the city.
Hmm.
Like if Raven wants to talk to Asmodeus, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I will also message Loris just to know that she is, or not Loris.
Huffle.
Bear. I don't know. I can't remember. That's just Huffle, right? Fuck.
I can do that. I see MischievousFoxx or Aspire can message Huffle. I can just shoot her a message.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 basic healings. I forgot. I
Eeh.
would have given it to Loris because Loris can't drink those.
No. That's a thing she cannot do. But yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out. It's as much fun as always.
Yes.
Yee.
Say more of this next week. And we'll see you again this upcoming Friday for more Rift.
Yes.
Therefore, you guys are fighting dragons.
It's fine.
You know, I didn't forget that. That's the best part.
Now, what if all the dragons were not here and over somewhere else?
Everything would have went smoother.
Just
Alright.
take our
My
problems and
internet's
put
starting
more
to
there.
have issues again, so I'm gonna say goodbye.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a good night.
everyone.
Bye-bye.